Hi, this is Scott from Specter Gear, and for today's video we're going to be doing a product spotlight on a product that is recently returned to our product selection, and that is our 30 round 5.56mm Buttstock Magazine Pouch for M4 and M4A1 carbines with factory stocks. As I said, this is recently returned to our product lineup after a minor redesign on the length of some of the straps, but it's back and it's ready to go. So I thought I'd do a quick overview of it. It won't take too long, but before I get into that, I always like to remind people when we're talking about buttstock ammunition carriers, this is an area, by the way, that we have a pretty good depth of coverage on with our product line, because it's a concept that I bought into and believe in, pretty fervently and have for many years, and that is if you're going to have a grab and go gun, for instance a home defense gun or something like a law enforcement patrol carbine, there are circumstances and situations where you may only have time to grab that gun and respond to a situation, and what that means is you're going to then have to solve the problem with whatever is in the gun, on the gun, or on your person. And in a lot of cases, particularly in the case of a home defense gun, often it's just the gun is all you had time to grab. So if that's the case, if you have a 30 round magazine locked into the gun, having a spare 30 round magazine on the gun already gives you a pretty decisive advantage in terms of being able to reload, and also, as we know, sometimes malfunction clearances require a changing out of the magazine, so it gives you that option as well. So having, again, an ammunition source on the gun along with whatever's in the gun is always a good thing. So when it comes to these guns, long ago we designed this pouch. We designed it actually for the original early GI issue stock. And as I said, we had to do a little bit of a redesign of one of the attachment straps that we needed to make it a little bit longer. But let me flip this over and show you because you can see the stock a little better from this side. But this is what we're talking about, the newer pattern M4 stock that replaced that earlier stock. And the pouch attaches via these three attachment straps, and the main hinge point, or the main lockdown point, is going to be the slot just beneath here. As you know, if you've dealt with any of our tactical slings for M4 carbines, we use this point right here as the point at which we either attach the strap with a slide, or the sling with a slider to this piece, or we actually run the sling through here. Still works and functions exactly the same, but these two additional straps hold the pouch in place and lock it in position so it's not going to move or shift around on you. Let's go ahead and flip around to the other side. And we'll take a look at the pouch, and we'll take a look at the types of magazines that it'll hold. As I mentioned, it does hold 30 round 5.56mm magazines, and in this case, and you'll notice there, by the way, and I can go over some of the features as we do this, the flap is 2 layers of type 17 337 webbing. We have this vertically oriented pull tab, so it's easier when you're reaching back across your body. This is a lot easier to grab than a tab that would extend out the bottom here. It closes and secures with Velcro. And at that point, you can see that we have a GI issue 30 round aluminum type magazine. Holds that just fine. The question always is, though, will it hold a PMag, because they're very popular? And the answer to that is yes, of course it will. About the only difference there, the pouch is sized so it'll fit the girth of the magazine, but also there's enough Velcro to allow a little bit of adjustment length on that, because the PMag is a little bit longer. And if you're so inclined and use them, it'll also hold things like the hex mags as well. And I know opinions vary on this particular magazine. I use these as range magazines mostly, but as you see, it'll hold all of those. The pouch body is constructed of 1000 denier Cordura nylon, has a 420 denier pack cloth liner on the inside, and this is of course sewn to this flap that again is 2 layers of type 17 337 webbing. So it's made for a decent amount of durability, and of course, as you know, with Specter gear, we take our stitching very seriously, so you're not going to find any stress points where we don't have at least a quad stitch going through there, particularly in the areas where the pouch attaches to the body at the top, and of course our attachment straps are bar tacked on the back, the attachment channels themselves. Now, one question that will come up is this going to get in the way or interfere with my firing grip? Now, I think we can all agree I've got a fairly large size hand, So I'll go ahead and rotate this around, and I'll show you that the stock is actually at its midpoint. It's not all the way collapsed. It's not all the way out. So from there, yeah, not a problem at all getting in there. Now you may find occasionally it'll brush against the your wrist or the top of your hand, but you should have no problem achieving a perfectly fine combat firing grip on the weapon. It's not going to get in the way, as I said. It doesn't move around a lot. It's not locked in 100%. There is a little bit of movement to it, but it's not too dramatic. It's not going to shift over the top of the gun. And as I said, it's going to hold that extra spare 30-round magazine there, so it's always ready when you need it. Yeah, and especially if you need it pretty quick. And I've done some range demos where I show just how quick it is and effective it is to reload from these. But next time we go to the range, we will be taking this one out and doing a range demo there as well. But that's just kind of a quick overview of this particular pouch. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Of course, it's available on our website at spectergear.com. And I'll leave a link in the description for you there as well. But I recommend you go there, check it out, as well as all of our other selections in terms of buttstock ammunition carriers, slings, belt pouches, etc. And if you do not happen to have, for instance, the factory stock and you've changed it out to something like a mag pull, we do have buttstock magazine pouch options for those, and I can forecast that we have a couple more that are on the way and will be available fairly soon. So with that, I'll thank you for watching and or listening. This is Scott from Specter Gear. Have a wonderful day.